Drafting with Numot is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com and GatheringMagic.com. Explore the game. Alrighty, round 2 here. Opponent won the die roll, opted to play first, and yeah, we have a decent hand. If not a little bit slow, but hey. Should do some work, hopefully. Alrighty, yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and jam that turn 1, since we don't have anything to do on turn 2, and it doesn't hurt us to play the Dismal Backwater on that turn. Interesting. I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and offer the, alright, I'm gonna use the Coat with Venom if the opponent blocked. If not, hey, still get free 1 point of damage. Although the Dunecaster's not that scary versus me, truth be told. Lightwalker, sure. Alright, let's draw some lands. It's a good one. I'm actually going to go ahead and play the plains out first. Make the opponent a little bit scared of what I could have, and then not attack here. Green-white. I like green-white quite a bit in this format. Lots of combat tricks, lots of, yeah, just like that. Epic Confrontation. Hit for 3, sure. I'm just going to pass turn. I mean, if the opponent wants to tap down my Shambling Goblin with his Dunecaster again, that's A-okay by me. We have a pretty nice turn next turn with the Butcher. If he doesn't play anything, though, I think the game plan is just to go to combat, let him tap it down, and then play the summons. I don't mind taking a hit from the Lightwalker and developing up my board right now. We're at 18 life, so not too much of a threat. Especially don't like doing that into that much open mana. Even though those creatures are pretty small and meh anyways, but... Dragon Bell Monk. Alright, got a better target this time. And another Epic Confrontation. Man, it's not very nice. Rebound, resolves. Yep, just gonna go ahead and attack with both here. If the opponent, oh sorry, with the Shambling Goblin here. If the opponent doesn't block, that's fine. If he does, that's A-okay as well. And now we get our value. I would like to sack the Goblin. I would like to give this -3 and this -1, and say goodbye to your board. Lickety split, the old 2 for 1. Now hopefully we just beat down with flyers. Yeah, maybe it was, you know what, maybe I should have killed the Dunecaster instead of the Dragon Bell, but I'm not too concerned. Like, he has no pressure on me and I'm still beating in. Alright, what do you got? Sandstep Outcast, that is fine. Looking to draw what? Right into being? Yeah, that's not too bad. Combat, attack, right into being, post-combat. Yada yada. I'm going to manifest the island and put the Drowner on top, because I want to be able to get the ability. Probably sacking the manifest. No attacks, not even with the flyer. Interesting. Alright, let's go to combat and see what the opponent does. Okay. Not attacking with the manifest. So the opponent could have a trick here because he left the spirit back. Apparently not. But I had Whisk Away and Coat of Venom, so not too concerned about that. Alright. What do we got? Wow, what a hit. What a hit. Probably best to take the Reach of Shadows and just play it safe. I think that's probably a good game plan, although I could see taking Interceptor or Zephyr Scribe, but this also puts the fear of it into my opponent. The fact that he sees Scribe and Interceptor going into the graveyard is gotta make him scared. Valorous Stance. Alright, that happens. Not sure that was the best use of it, but I guess he gets to attack in if he wants. I think I'm actually gonna Whisk Away the token. This keeps me ahead in the race. And because I took the Reach of Shadows, I don't mind doing this on the token. That is a pretty good draw. Let's leave open all of the colors that we can. Yeah, this Ruthless Deathwing is so good in our deck since we have so many nice exploit creatures. I'm actually going to block here, because if he has Enduring Victory, he's going to get me anyways. And most pump spells, because I have the Coat of Venom, don't do anything here. Oh, okay, so he just scooped. He was bluff attacking and seeing if I blocked. Alright, seems good to me. So he's going to be green-white aggro. He has double Epic Confrontation, which is really gross. That card is quite good. Could consider bringing the Vial against him, and in fact, I think I will. Just for an early game removal spell. I mean, I could even bring in Glint because of the double Epic, but I don't think that's worth it. Probably take out the Spell-Eater here since all of his creatures are pretty cheap. I could even consider bringing in the Custodian too, but I think that's fine the way it is. And yeah, really nice hand versus him. Shambling Goblin is going to do a lot of early work, and then we can sack it in Drowner. We have Scribe for looting. Oh yeah, this is really solid. This Ruthless Deathwing is just going to be so good. Yep, just pass. No attacks. I want to get value off this, and this is not a may, it's a must. Okay. I think we lead off here with the Scribe instead of the Faithful. Although I could Faith... No. It's just better to get the Scribe online. We know he has double Epic Confrontation, so we want to get this off online as quickly as possible and see if we can get some loots in before it dies. Sure. Okay, gives the creature flying, which is nice. That's slightly awkward, I guess. I think I'm just going to loot here. Interesting. I might even just get rid of the Right into Being. Because I need lands. No, let's get rid of the Awareness. Play land, play the Faithful, sack the Faithful, bounce the Lightwalker. Pass. When he plays a Lightwalker next turn, if I hit a land, I can 2-for-1 him again with the Goblin and the Butcher. Gonna go ahead and just take this hit here. Okay, that's also a nice one. Oh, he can play it in addition to the other one. So, untapped land is the nuts. That is not an untapped land. I guess I can just get my Drowner value at this point. Play the Drowner, sack the Goblin, kill the Lightwalker. Oh, I should have attacked first. He wouldn't have blocked. Get a swamp here. Means I can't loot, but I would rather have double black. Two-4 holds off the ground pretty well. And if he had the confrontation, I think he would have already used it on the scribe, so I think we're okay. Valorous stance, okay. I will block the 3-2 here. Again, I think we win a long game. Just gotta avoid the weenie beats. It's not a land, but it's not bad, I suppose. Well, Lotus Path Djinn blanks all of his cards, so let's hope he doesn't hit that confrontation. Of course he did. It's going to be a close one. Opponent with any combat tricks is going to get me. I'm at 2. Ugh. Yeah, that'll do it. Too many tokens. Man. Too many tokens. Alright. Well, he drew what he needed on time. Can't survive this turn. Could kill the Sandstep Outcast and Whisk Away, but the fact that he played another Sandstep Outcast really got me there. Looks like I might want to bring in the Weaponsmith since I brought in the Vial. I'm going to take out the Enhanced Awareness. It's a little bit too slow. I also think I want to bring in this Custodian of the Trove. Maybe take out... I don't know, what's bad versus him? Something a little bit slower. Not actually sure here. I want to keep all the early stuff. Could be just Whisk Away. I guess that's not very good versus all of his token producers. And he didn't show us any enchantments. Alright, let's ship this. I would like to play first versus him. Ugh, this hand is awful. But on the play, I think I have to keep it and just hope I draw something early to do, because Tombshell is very good versus him, and Summons is pretty dang good versus him too. Oh no! Oh phew. Okay, just an 0-2, and we drew a pretty decent one. All right, so now our curve's good. We have 2-5 into 1-6 into 2-5-5, or rather 2 flyers. All right, the weenie beats are real. The weenie beats are real. Can't Iprick confrontation those, can you, buddy? The butts are too big. The butts are too big. Although I will be taking 1 here from the Spirit. But Ojutai Summons is going to do a ton of work, and then I can always pop off the Dramoka Dunecaster when it gets too annoying with the Vial. Morpherino. Oh, opponent attacked with the wrong creature. And I am A-okay with that. He meant to attack with Spirit, and he attacked with the Sandstep Outcast. Alright, this is how we win. The slow and steady. The slow and steady. Dragonbell Monk resolves. Confrontation? This feels like confrontation. Yep, sure. Well, only 1 card in his hand. So that's a plus. Faithful. Okay. I think we got to pop off the Beast Breaker. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, with Formidable, it's going to be too scary. Even though the Morph might be scarier, that's for sure going to be bad news for me. Lightwalker pass. No cards in hand. Alright, that's really good. I might have to kill the Dune caster with this Reach of Shadows. Yeah. I'm not sure. With no cards in hand. 3, 4, 5, 6. The worst case scenario is this is like ambush Crotic. But I can't let this live, otherwise he taps down my Tombshell and he gets to bash in with everybody. So, I think that's correct. I can wait on the Sidisi's Faithful. At least for a turn. Yeah, I'm gonna block here with the Djinn. The opponent, if the opponent drew a trick, they drew a trick. I can't do anything about that. Oh, you know what? I think this is the 2/1 that puts a 1/1 counter on a creature. If that's... yeah, I think that might be what the morph is. Yep, okay, that's fine. That's A-okay with me. So basically, Ojutai Summons took out Epic Confrontation and half a card. And we drew a Butcher. What does that do? Interesting. Interesting. Pretty tempted to sack the Tombshell here and still hold on to the Faithful. I think that's what I'm going to do. Kill the Lightwalker. If he has Bolster, then it's going to get flying. And even though I have this pet or the Faithful in hand, I'm going to play it safe. Yuck. Let's draw Ojutai, please, or Enhanced Awareness. Actually, I think I took out the Enhanced Awareness. Dutiful Attendant. Ooh, that's a good one. Kinda. Hopefully he blocks here and trades with the Guardian. That's the best case scenario. Because then I get to play the Attendant, I get to sack it to the Faithful. I take my 1. Opponent's going to have to block the Butcher eventually. And then I'll get my Faithful value. I'll bounce the token, sack the Attendant, get back Butcher. Oh, yes! That, my friends, is an excellent draw. It's a card we were looking for. The card that has so much synergy in our deck. And this, my friends, is what we call a good turn. Make sure we stack it correctly so that it bounces the token first. Wowzers. The value is real. So good. And a 4/4 flyer to boot. So good. Oh, geez. Well, don't mind we just, you know, casually wiping your board still. You sacrifice a creature, that gets -3. So much value. Sandblast. Alright, you jerk. You got me. I'm not going to play out the Sorcerer as a 2/1 flyer. I'm going to wait. There's no rush. Not yet, anyways. We're in a pretty favorable position. Oof. I mean, that's fine. He doesn't have a creature still, but if he just goes like creature into creature, that's a little bit scary. Especially since I'm drawing nothing but lands now. But he is on a 3-turn clock with just the Butcher. Scary, scary. No, nothing again, huh? Oh, hello, Ojutai. Welcome to the party. You are very welcome to join us. Let's see, I have 9, 10 mana. Perfect. Means I still get up to hold up the Sorcerer. Oh no! You got me. Remember, Sorcerer only counters creature spells, so if the opponent doesn't draw a creature, then we're not too scared. Doesn't change the clock to play the Sorcerer that turn, so it's still absolutely correct to hold it up. Getting a little bit lucky on the opponent's whiffs, but sometimes that's all it takes. Yes, that resolves. And that resolves. Alright, looks like we're going to get there with our synergistic black-blue deck. Pretty happy about that. GG's to the opponent. Had a good deck, just our value eventually got there, and we drew both Custodian and Wandering Tombshell, which were excellent versus all of their X1s. Alright, we will see you guys back here for round 3. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you for watching Drafting with Numot. If you haven't already subscribed to Gathering Magic, you can do so to receive news of upcoming videos and discover new content. You can also check out our playlist that contains every episode of Drafting with Numot. And don't forget, you can easily watch the next video by clicking on the annotation on screen or a direct link in the video's description box. And as always, thanks for watching.